Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have got an exciting long haul journey lined up in the flight sim. We are flying all the way from Gdańsk, which is up in northern Poland, to the bustling city of Mumbai, which is in India. We'll be cruising this beautiful route in my usual ride, which is of course the A320NEO. And yeah, we are flying live on Vatsim. So we are expecting real time ATC. But let's see if the ATC comes, or else we'll just monitor our usual Unicom on 1 to 2 decimal 8, and we will have the full immersive experience. Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy the skies as we connect Europe to South Asia. Let's get started. So as you can see, we are at Gdańsk Lech Wałęsa Airport. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Of course, my graphic settings are not that good, so that's why you might have a little bit problem hovering around the airport. No worries, we can go down the stairs. And you can see that's the airport departures. We'll go there, and this is the beautiful airport of Gdańsk. I think that should not be the ATC tower, but never mind. This is Gdańsk Airport, and this is our very beautiful aircraft. And one more guy spawned in, Ryanair 6844. Let's see where this guy is going. Okay. Vatsim radar is like he just spawned in, so yeah, it will be up in a while. Can go to the inside. Here you can see all the duty-free shops and all, and the passengers. Of course, in Warsaw these passengers are moving, so yeah, I'll take you to Warsaw someday. These passengers are like they are moving. It's a beautiful scenery by Shivaji Design. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. In Warsaw, this one is a freeware available on explain.org, but I think for a freeware this is a pretty nice quality. I don't find freewares of this quality usually. You can see, just fly with us, world's number 5 airport. It's in 2022 for passenger experience. The experience spelling is wrong, but there are small mistakes here and there if you are developing such a big airport. You can see all the airlines, lot Polish Airlines, Enter Air. Okay, that's a new airline of Poland. Wizz Airlines, and of course we have KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. Yeah, that's it, and we have Scandinavian also. Now let's go back to the aircraft. Let's just start up the aircraft. Just go to the full screen, done, and we'll turn on the batteries. Cruise supply on, ground control checked. IRS1 to nav, IRS2 to nav, IRS3 to nav. Strobes are on, wing lights on, nav and logo lights on. No smoking to on, emergency lights armed, fuel pumps on. The jetway bridge is already connected, and yeah, here's this guy. Let's see now. I think flight radar must have his details right now. I don't know why it does not have his details. Yeah, here he comes. EGPD to EKCH. So he's going to Copenhagen. Nice one. Short haul. We are doing an unusual long haul, and that's because I just really like A320 and I sit and study on long hauls. We have an arriving traffic. It's an A320. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's coming from Turku. It's here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, no problem. We'll just go to flight radar to get the METAR. We'll be purchasing Navigraph in a while. So The QNH is 1020 and winds are variable at 04 knots. Okay, and temperature is 24. QNH we'll put it 1020. Constraints we'll do it afterwards. What SimBrief has given us, it's 210. I hope there's a step climb. Of course there will be a step climb. 210 set. Let's go to the McDo or the MCDU. ATSU, AOC menu, flight init. This airport is too good for a freeware, I think.
Condor 601 established on the ILS, Gdańsk runway 29.
And yeah, we have to of course open the charts. Let's go with ChartFox for today, since we do not have Navigraph running. Okay, we go to flight plan. What has SimBrief given us? I think Airlone is the SID. Yeah, Airlone 3 Hotel is the SID. And okay, the route is all good. Runway will be 29er. Let me just cross check it with flight radar. And I think the arrival traffic just said that he is established on the ILS. Yes, I think so, he is established. Okay. Runway 29er, Airlone 3 Hotel. Transitions will be none for today. Secondary flight plan, copy active. Performance, we'll just calculate the takeoff performance. 29 runway is correct, runway conditions are dry, anti-ice is off, and flex takeoff will be the one which we will do today. Air conditioning will be on, configuration will be auto. So yes, okay, it has a pretty long runway there. Yeah, we know that already. 2648 meters. Okay, configuration 1, and THS will be up 1.0. Up 1.0. Our flex temperature is 73. 73. One 139, 141, 130, 130, 139er, 141. Let's just check it. 130, 139er, 141. Everything is checked. Okay, done. Now we'll just switch on the transponder. Okay, everything looks good. Just give me a second, guys.
Condor 601 on a 5-mile final runway 29 at Gdańsk.
Okay, fuel is checked. Seat belts, we will switch it on since fuel is loaded. Adiros are all 3 in nav. Okay, checked. Barrow reference is checked, 1020, and standby altimeter is also checked. Okay, cockpit preparation checklist complete. Now we'll go ahead with the charts. EPGD, many times I've messed up with EGPD, but EG is for UK, so yeah. EP is for Poland. Aerodrome chart. We'll quickly zoom in. We have stand 20 here. Okay. Okay, we can go to the outside view and just have a look. We'll be pushing back on Romeo. Romeo, and then we have to go down to the runway. Okay, so we'll be pushing back on Alpha 6, and via Alpha we'll be going down to holding point Alpha 1, Alpha 6, Alpha 1. We'll just put that Alpha 6, Alpha 1. Shit, disregard. Alpha 6, Alpha 1. My bad, guys, I just put it on the frequency. We'll just turn on the APU. Beacon is on. Okay, we forgot the boarding music. Start passenger FX 2020 custom user sounds. This is a free add-on, by the way, for explain. Okay, this guy is pushed back. Oh, it was really fast. He spawned after me. Oh, hello, sir. Condor. Okay, Condor 601. Bro, what the hell is he doing? Must have problems with his rudder. Here we have Ryanair 6844. He's blocking my way, but no worries. Can just have a look again. Okay.
Condor 601 vacated runway 2 and Gdańsk.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
APU bleed on, external power off. We go to mechanic, external power off, chocks off. Push mic. The tug is coming somewhere else. Yeah, now it's corrected. Constraints on. Terrain on ND is on. Cockpit door is locked. TA only, since we'll be pushing back.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Here we can have a beautiful picture. Okay, he needs to move so that we can push back, because I don't want to block his way. Where's that Condor? He disconnect.
Traffic Ryanair 6844 start taxi on way 29.
Okay, Ryanair 6844, you're taxiing. I'll be pushing back.
You want to go.
Here we have the max wingspan 36 meters, and the A320 wingspan is that much only, so we don't have to worry.
Connected and bypass pin inserted.
Parking brakes released.
Parking brakes. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay guys, we are now pushing back. We'll start the engines. First levers are checked. We'll start with engine 2. Engine 2 is on.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, we got engine 2 starting up. It's cooling at the moment. The airport looks quite beautiful for a freeway. I doubt it's freeway. I downloaded it from freeway, but this guy did something really good. Okay, we got engine starting up.
Gdańsk 6844 taking off tonight.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Okay, engine 2 is started. Engine 1 on. Gdańsk traffic, this is Vistara 747, Ryanair 6844. Have a great flight, sir.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Thank you. Okay, our engine 1 is also starting up. Now engine 1 is starting. As you can see, EGT is rising and soon N1 will also rise. We can check the fuel flow is also rising and N2 is also rising. Okay, mode to normal. APU bleed is off. APU master switch is off. Weather radar and predictive wind shear system set. Multi-scan to auto. JCS auto. Gain to max. TCAS TARA. Speed brakes armed. Flaps 1. Flight control page. We'll just set the trim. Trim 1.0 is set. Okay, everything looks good. Anti-ice is checked. ECAM status is checked, no blue. Pitch trim we have just done. Okay, rudder trim is checked. After start checklist is completed. Runway turn off lights on. No slides to taxi. We'll start our safety video. Okay, Gdańsk traffic, Vistara 747 is taxiing to runway holding point Alpha 1 via Mike and Alpha. Gdańsk traffic.
Welcome aboard Vistara. The safety equipment on this aircraft may differ.
Would be runway 29 for us. Gdańsk traffic, taxiing to 29 via Mike, Alpha and holding point Alpha 1. Gdańsk traffic.
To relax too. Breathe in deeply. Straighten your posture. Bring your seat to its upright position. Please ensure
Okay, pull down, elevators checked, elevators up checked, left aileron checked, right aileron checked, brakes checked, right rudder checked, left rudder checked. The famous Pratt and Whitney roar.
You can fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Adjust it to your comfort. If you are seated in
We
business
are quite
class, pull
off
the
schedule,
additional
so
shoulder
that's
strap
why we
to
are
fasten
taxing
your
so
seatbelt.
fast.
To unfasten your seatbelt, lift the metal flap like this.
Okay, auto brakes max, cabin
This
checked.
aircraft has 8
Since it's Pratt and Whitney, we will get an error for oil pressure, so we will test for takeoff config just before entering the runway.
In case of an emergency. In the event of an emergency landing or when you hear the command brace brace, assume your brace position. The emergency path markings on the floor will guide you to the nearest exit. Look for the nearest exit as it
Okay,
may
we
be
are on
behind
Alpha
you.
right now.
In case there is a loss in cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop from the panel above you. Place it like this and breathe normally. Make sure your own mask is placed correctly before assisting others. A life vest is located under or next to your seat. In case we land on water, you can slip it over your head and adjust it like this. Pull the red tag to inflate the vest. If it fails to inflate, blow into the tube like this.
By the way guys, pilots do hear the boarding music and safety video sounds inside the cockpit. Not as much as we are hearing, they just hear a little of it because the cockpit door is not soundproof, but it consumes, yeah, so all the sound stays out, only a little bit of them enters.
We remind you that this is a no-smoking flight. Charging and using of e-cigarettes is also prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. I checked. You can resist the urge by stretching a little. Bring your arms like this, lock them, and count to 5. Now release gently. Devices such as mobile phones and tablets must be switched off or set to airplane mode during taxi, takeoff and landing. Even charging your electronic devices is not allowed. Call the crew for assistance should your electronic device get overheated, damaged or drop into the gap between the seats. This final asana will relax your spine and help you enjoy the flight.
Okay, let's check our engines.
For further information, refer to the safety
Engine oil
instruction
temperature
guide
looks
kept in
good.
your seat
We go
pocket.
for takeoff
Kindly
configuration, which
contact
is
your
normal.
cabin crew for any assistance. On behalf of Vistara, we wish you a relaxing flight on India's best airline.
Alpha 3 is on our right, we are going for Alpha 1. My bad, Alpha 3 is the one which we are currently on. Charlie is on our right. You can see it's Charlie, holding point Charlie. Currently on Alpha 2. And there is our holding point, if you can see it. This is Alpha 2 and this one is Alpha 1. Okay, here we are. We'll just check Vatsim radar since we are on Unicom. No arriving traffic. Left checked, right checked. Gdańsk traffic Vistara 747 is lining up runway 29 Gdańsk. Landing lights on, parking brakes released.
Approaching 29.
Takeoff runway is checked. 29. TCAS is checked. And the last flags 1 and 2 is also checked.
On runway 29.
Lining up with the center line. Let's check the runway. Runway is 29, which is checked. SID is Irlu 3 Hotel, which is also checked. TCAS is TARA, checked. And PAX 1 and 2 is also checked. Takeoff speeds are also checked. And FCO altitude is 210, which Samreef has given us. Okay, we will take off. Gdańsk traffic is SM47 taking off runway 29er, Gdańsk. 50% thrust set. Manflex 73, SRS, auto throttle in blue. Back pressure. $80 knots, 100 knots, V1, rotate, positive rate, gear up. We are well above 400 feet, autopilot is on. Lever to climb thrust is set. There goes our beautiful airport. We are approaching our S speed. Flaps up. Speed brakes disarmed. Runway turn off lights are off. Nose lights are off. QNH standard. I believe the lights, strobe lights, nav lights, whatever it is, of course this one is the strobe lights and the nav lights are on that side of the wing. So the strobe lights on X-Plane when compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator, I feel that's the strobe lights, like the experience looks better, like the visual effect is good. If you see, it's just like real life.
We have now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be
You can also see here strobe lights.
This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see the flight attendant for more information.
Okay guys, that was it for the takeoff. Let's go to the climb right now. As you can see, we are climbing to flight level 210, passing through 130 at the moment. We don't have really much weather on our departure, so no need to worry about it. As you can see there, we don't really have much weather. If we turn on this, okay guys, that was it for the departure, or the video will be too long. We'll meet you at the cruise. Hi guys, welcome back. We are currently at flight level 390 in runway point Nivra, somewhere over Iran, as you can see on Vatsim radar. We are over Iran, we will enter Pakistan, and then we will enter the Indian airspace. The Indian ATC is online. It's been 3 hours. I think he'll be offline by the time I reach, because it will take me 3 hours more to reach. Just look at the sunset. So beautiful. I think for Xplane 11 this is very good, because I have switched recently to Xplane 11. I was before in MSFS 2020. I had issues with the MSFS physics and all, because obviously you guys know that MSFS is famous for graphics but not for physics, while it's the otherwise. If you look at Xplane 11, it is famous for physics and not for graphics, because you see, at the time MSFS 2020 was launched, it was already like the technologies were so advanced and all. Xplane 11 was launched like very early, so nothing was that available at that time. You can see our beautiful aircraft. And the inside view looks like this. The engine view looks better, of course. You can even see the contrails on the outside view, I think. Yes, you can see. Obviously, it's like really beautiful. The cockpit looks like this. We'll just unlock the door. We can even see from this window, but it would be better from the passenger side. As you can see, in this livery we have many things. My textures are not good, or else you would have been able to see these magazines. Okay guys, the sun is setting. We will meet you on the approach or maybe landing. Bye bye till then. Welcome back to the session guys. I'm landing in Mumbai, 6 miles final, fully established on INS runway 27, but there's one issue, which I think it's not an issue, it's like a training for me. We have winds. It's like very windy condition. 250 degrees, 12 knots, 22 gusting. Now that's very hard. Flaps full. Cabin crew checked. Okay, everything is good to go. Now I'll tell you guys what's the situation. You can see runways 27. Winds are 250 degrees, 12 knots, gusting 22. This data I have taken from flight radar. Now the weather is so bad, it's like regularly the weather is so bad because it's pre-monsoon season in Mumbai, and for pilots the worst weather you guys will predict is monsoon, but it's pre-monsoon. Pre-monsoon is very unpredictable, anything can happen. That's why many pilots fear pre-monsoon. But yes, this is kind of regular night landing at Mumbai at the moment because the winds are like constant. You can expect the same type of gusting knots every night you land at Mumbai, so it's good. And I have not much experience in crosswind landings, and I will be doing the textbook Airbus landing. I will be using LOGITECH Extreme 3D Pro, so I'll explain on the ground what Airbus textbook landing means.
1000.
Let's focus. 1000, autopilot disconnected. Runway inside. You can see the impact of winds. Using little corrections.
Approaching 27.
Now this is a new scenery, guys. I don't know if this scenery has ILS or parking issues.
500.
You can see, guys, we are crabbing a little.
100 above. 300.
2 to 3 degrees we are crabbing.
Minimum.
Continue.
Retard, 10, 5, retard.
Spoilers. Reverse screen.
Auto brake off.
Reversers are off.
Mumbai Tower, Indigo 890 taking off from runway 27.
Mumbai traffic, Vistara 747 has vacated runway 27 via November 7 and we are on to November, Vistara 747 Mumbai. Okay. Let's just turn. Strobes are off, landing lights off and retracted, nose lights to taxi, speed brakes disarmed, flaps up, let's resume the landing music. Vistara. These are all musics are Vistara because I am flying Vistara. Okay, we are getting quite low FPS. Okay, till then we'll just switch off this weather radar and prevention system off, multi-stand GCS is off, TCAS standby. Mumbai traffic Vistara 747 is continuing taxi on November will hold short of runway 14 Mumbai. Quite a nice scenery. This is a new scenery and it's quite nice. The ILS were accurate, the PAPs were accurate, everything was accurate, and I am not good at crosswind landings, but I did a very great textbook landing of Airbus. Yes, I floated a little for 2 to 3 seconds, but according to me, compared to my previous crosswind landings, it is a big leap. So yes, we can see the iFly 89ers that are taking off from runway 27. Have a safe flight, guys. Okay, pulling shot of our designated runway. We can check on Vatsim radar if there is any traffic or not by any chance. That's the procedure of fuel turn. Fuel turn on our strobes. Landing lights are on. Nose lights to take off. Mumbai traffic Vistara 747 is crossing runway 14 from November onto November 1 Mumbai. Okay, look left.
Approaching
Left is
1
clear.
4.
Look right. Right is also clear. Welcome to Mumbai, guys. Welcome to Mumbai Chhatrapati International Airport. That's a bit of overcorrection. Okay. Strobes off, landing lights off and retracted, nose lights to taxi. Mumbai traffic Vistara 747 taxiing to gate Victor 17 via November 1 Mike 7 and Hotel Mumbai. Express India 90906, this is Vistara 747, have a good flight. I think these guys are new to Vatsim, let's check. Yeah, he has over 7 hours, so pretty new. No worries, we were also there at one point of time. Am I turning wrong? I think it is Mike 7. I believe it is Mike 7.
Caution, short runway, short runway.
Retard 10. Five. Retard.
Meters remaining. Approaching 27.